Move, and we're on the move fast this morning. Got to get to do some errands before I get off to work. So yeah, closing up. Let's get on this day rolling. Here we are, finally arrived at work. Doesn't this look familiar? Doesn't it feel like deja vu for you? Because we're doing the same thing, but it doesn't matter. We're having fun, and we're having too much fun today. We ain't thinking about tomorrow. What movie is that from? Okay. Yeah, I got, you know what? It was interesting this morning because something, old receipt that went through the laundry. This morning, I was really pressed for time. As you could clearly see, that opening was me rushing because there was a couple of things I wanted to get done. That was the main things I wanted to get done. And I actually did them and got to work in the nick of time. And you could definitely say that was caused by, first thing I had to do was go to the bank and get some money. And yeah, the bank was empty. That really helped because there was nothing to wait in line. Then I had to go over to the post office. That was man, again, I walked in there, the line, there was a couple people there, so I waited in line and got out of there and got over to the grocery store real quick before I got to work. So man, it all just and I got to work on time, and I'm really shocked at that. So that's cool. That's really cool. So tomorrow I do have to do one more errand and get that over with. Actually, I think you know, because that bank, it's a different bank. They are open on Saturday, so I might have another chance. So, but either way, all right. See how this day goes. It's still early. It's just after 12. Man, it is overcast outside at work. I guess that's a good thing. A cool gun that you folks will be seeing on the main channel at some point. This one is the Shops gun that we got in as a consignment. It's an El Patron. This is one of my favorite types of single actions because this is a Italian copy, and this one here is made by Uberti. These are really close to the way it was. There's not a lot of things that are modern on it. You still have the firing pin mounted on the hammer, no transfer bar or anything like that. So, but this is something you'll be seeing soon on Batjack JW. I just wanted to give you a kind of a look at it first right here on the vlogs. Well, I'm at home, obviously. Let's go check out what the grease is doing. That seems to be an interesting thing because it's losing its color. Can you see that? Look at that. It's like it's turning yellow. I don't know. What do you think? Still feels like grease. Well, it's this part of the video again. Hopefully you guys watched it to this far of the vlog. But this is the part I've obviously if you've been around, you folks have seen quite a few of these videos already. So just kind of letting you guys know what we're doing, what's kind of the stuff we're doing in the main channel, what we got going on. The Through Night little TI-HI flashlight, the torture test on that went up, so hopefully you've seen it. You know, those videos, I like to keep it real. When it's something like that, when it's some kind of flashlight that, you know, they They sent me to do a review. I want to make sure that that I'm honest about it. I'm not gonna say like, oh well, yeah, because they sent it over. Yeah, of course it's good. No, if something were to happen to it while we were torture testing it or something, if we were to drop it or something and it just killed it, hey, we're gonna show that. We're gonna tell you that that's what happened. But stuff like that, trying to keep it honest. Still trying to keep. I still try to keep my videos. All of those videos just real, like what I like to use the term, the backwoods style, where it's just it's nothing fancy, it's nothing crazy, it's nothing all polished up. It's really just. I always wanted to keep it that just a guy in the backyard or whatever, just doing this stuff. So that's what I want to keep it at, and also want to bring content that usually don't. If there's not a lot of existing content already on YouTube. As a good example is my Rock Island Armory M206 revolver. Before I bought that, and it's a $240 revolver. That in my case, I bought it off of Bud's Gun Shop. Back when I bought that, before I bought it, I searched YouTube, and I saw some good videos on it. They were decent, but then I saw a lot of like videos that was just like it wasn't something I would like to see. I would like to see the thing up close, right there in the camera, so I know exactly what I'm getting in detail. So that's kind of stuff I like to do. So I'm gonna get ready to upload some of the videos and get them kind of organized, figure out where what spots is good to have the video come in on the main channel in the lineup. So like I don't want to flood it too much on one topic, so that's what I kind of do. So I got the grips, the Cimarron grips stuff we're going to work on. Of course, the Colt Agent Snubby revolver. But then again, I did another video called Snubbies, where we talked a lot about my interest in snub nose revolvers, mostly the snub nose 38, or the also known as the Saturday Night Special, the ultimate cop gun. If you like the French Connection and things like that, he always pulls out that little snubby. So got a video on that, and it's quite a long video. So I'm trying to figure out where those two need to come in. More than likely, probably do the close-up of the Colt first, and then get everybody reinterested into snubbies again, and then hit them with the big video on snubbies. So things like that. Getting ready to do that. There's a bag on the ground here. Just trying to get all this stuff together and work on that. What else are we working on? We got the Thomas 45, the AJ Ordnance video. We're gonna do that. You saw a quick clip of that Uberti single action, Italian made, imported single action pistol. I do like those. I like those a lot because they're very traditional. They're to the old style, and the way they make them is exactly the way they used to make them way back when. Now there's minor differences, I'm sure, that the frame sizes and yada yada yada, but for the most part what I'm talking about is the function of them, the frame, the hammer mounted firing pin. Almost said frame, you see that? The hammer mounted firing pin versus having like a transfer bar system. It's real simple. It's back to the old school West, where you see Matty Ross asking Rooster Cogburn, why do you keep that one empty? And he says, because I don't want to blow my foot off. Things like that. So I'm gonna close this video out. The other reason also it's really hard for me to do the HD videos, especially when they're long, is because this camera, for some reason, I don't know if this is other cameras as well, I'd like to know that for sure, but not only does it does take a while to upload an HD video, I will give it that, but this camera, anything over 14 minutes, it breaks it into 2 files. And so what has to happen at that point is I can't combine those files on this camera. I'm sure there's an editing program that I could use to bring them both and connect them together, but that's a little bit beyond the old Bat Jack's knowledge with computers right there. So what I do is I upload it, the 2 separate videos onto the main channel, connect them through the YouTube editor, and then that saves as one video, then get rid of the other 2 files, and then there's that one video. Sounds complicated, even to me it's quite an operation, but there you go. So anything that's over 14 minutes that's an HD video, that's what I've had to do. So it's a lot of work to do so. That's why the Colt versus Smith & Wesson revolver. Still going through a lot of looking at, finding out, splicing in pieces here and there where it needs to be, and possibly doing some reshoots on some of that stuff, so to bring a quality video. Bat Jack JW, thanks for watching the vlogs. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and guess what? The radio show, or the JW's radio, is Saturday, but we usually film it tomorrow in the morning, so we'll see how that goes. See you tomorrow morning.